Clemson Tiger fans, Lawton Swan here. We recently sat down with 2024 defensive lineman Champ Thompson and actually had that interview published over on our website, where for right now, $1 gets you 3 months of coverage. After that, it's $63.17 for 1 year. But we wanted to put that interview out for each and every one of you to check out here today. So here is our exclusive interview that we did with four-star defensive lineman in the 2024 class, Champ Thompson. It is the show that shakes the Southland, Clemson Sports Talk, and another exciting interview. This time, Champ Thompson, junior defensive end from over at Meadow Creek High School in Norcross, Georgia, fresh off of a visit to Tiger Town. Champ, welcome in, and thank you for taking time to be a part of the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Look, I'm always amazed to think about myself when I was a junior and just, kind of going through the recruiting process with 2 years left of high school, essentially just wrapping up really that sophomore year. I mean, what has this been like for you to have the attention of the Clemsons, the Alabamas, the Georgias of the world?
I mean, it's been nothing but a blessing. I'm just very thankful and I'm very blessed by God. And it wouldn't happen if it wasn't for him.
I look at that list of offers, and I think, if I'm a kid and I see those names, I'm pretty stunned. I mean, what's it been like for your family as well to have those, opportunities kind of put in front of you from so many great schools?
They've been very excited. Like we've all been very excited and proud.
Now, who would you say, coaching staff wise, you hear the most from at this point, Champ?
Probably. Let's see, Florida State. I taught Florida State, Clemson, Georgia, and I heard from Alabama a couple times.
6'3", 275-pound defensive lineman. And, a lot of times at this point, how old are you, 16?
Yes, sir. I just turned 16.
So, I mean, what do the coaches tell you about your frame and where they see you playing at the next level? I mean, could you be a guy that ultimately, shapes up as a defensive tackle, or do you see yourself, hey, long-time prospect's going to be at the defensive end spot?
They really see me playing really everywhere because I'm big and I'm very athletic. So they say I can play from the 5, the 6, the 4-eye, the 3 tech. I can play anywhere on the defensive line.
Now, I know your head coach, Todd Walford, over there at Meadow Creek High School is excited about the opportunities for you and certainly your program. What are the expectations coming into your junior season for your high school squad?
We're expecting to win a playoff game this season.
Get to the playoffs and bring home a victory over in Norcross, Georgia. Again, 4-star defensive end, but he says he can play everywhere. And again, you frame him up at 6'3", 275 pounds. Champ Thompson here on the program today, talking about his visit to Clemson. Now, I know you were working with Nick Eason, but he comes over from Auburn to Clemson. Did you have a relationship with Coach Eason before he got to Clemson?
Yes, sir, I did, because I met him going into my sophomore year. I went on a Domo tour, and we hit a lot of we went to a lot of schools. We went to a lot of visits, and Auburn was one of them, and I met him. But we had kind of lost contact, and then we got back in contact when he got to Clemson, and then that's when he told me he had got a new job and stuff. But I had met him before, and I had a couple conversations with him before he got to Clemson.
Champ Thompson with us again. So fresh off of a visit to Clemson, you pick up the offer while you're there. What was that moment like for you and your family? And by the way, who went with you?
It was me, my dad, my mom, and my oldest brother went with me.
And did the offer come from Coach Sweeney, or did Coach Eason tell you about it? How'd you get the news?
From Coach Eason.
I imagine he was pretty excited to deliver that news to you. And mom and dad, their reaction when it happened, was it expected? I mean, were you expecting an offer? Did you say, you know what, I'll get an offer here?
I mean, I knew that when I went in March that Coach Sweeney told me I had to offer. So when I came back, and I was the whole time when I was getting ready for the camp, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to earn the offer. I'm going to show them why I deserve one.
Now, if somebody's watching some film on you, what are they going to say? Hey, this is his biggest strength that we see on tape.
They're probably gonna say how fast I can get off the ball, because I've been told I have a great first step, and my ability to be this big and move that fast and just make plays like I can defeat double teams. I can do all that.
Now, you're right there in the state of Georgia, and obviously Georgia's defensive line this year was a catalyst to their national championship. Clemson's defensive fronts in 2016 and 2018, catalyst to a couple of national titles. I mean, how much do you know about Clemson's defensive line and the guys like Cleveland Farrell and Christian Wilkins and Dexter Lawrence? I mean, are those names that you followed as a kid growing up?
Not really. I really didn't follow. I really did not follow those names growing up.
Now, is there a school in particular that you've kind of, grown up rooting for?
I was growing up. I was a Miami fan.
Okay. And so I guess with that, let me get this the right way for you. What's it like being 16 and being a Miami fan your whole life, but now these offers are coming in from all these other programs, including the Hurricanes? I mean, what is that like for you?
Truly, truly blessed. Like, I wake up every day humble, because I got to be humble, because God can take it away from you as fast as he gave it to you. I wake up, I'm just always, every day, I'm trying to get better at something else. I got to put in work every day. That's just how I was brought up. Like, every day you got to put in some more work.
Now, obviously, Champ, you've got a long time until you have to make a decision, but I know guys like to put out top 10 lists, top 8, top 5. I mean, do you think about those things already, or is there a timeline on when people might get updated on, okay, these are the schools that Champ Thompson's seriously considering?
As of right now, I don't have any. I don't have a top nothing right now.
Just wide open. The way what comes. I understand, man. I don't blame you at all. And again, you can follow Champ all season over at Meadow Creek High School over in Norcross, Georgia. 6'3", 275 pounds. Final couple of questions for you, Champ. What stands out for you? If I said, Champ, what is it about Clemson that you think fits Champ? Like, what fits Champ in Tigertown based on what you've seen?
I love the environment and the way that the coaches interact, like, with the players and with the kids. And I love their culture that they have.
Now, for the rest of the summer, do you have any other plans? Where are you headed, and how can people, how should people best keep up with you, maybe social media, Twitter, Instagram, and all that too? So first off, are you headed anywhere else? Do you have any other camp visits? And let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
I'm going to go down to Alabama in a couple weeks, and they can follow me on Twitter.
And again, Tiger fans, follow Champ Thompson on Twitter at @IAM_Champ7. Champ, we can't wait to continue to follow your recruiting. Obviously, with a couple of seasons of high school football left, a lot of eyes around the country are going to be on you. Best of luck to you guys over there at Meadow Creek High School, and definitely keep us updated, man. We'd love to get you back on the show to talk about how recruiting's going for you over the next couple of years.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So there you go, our interview with Champ Thompson. Again, our website, put the .com on it, doggone it. That's ClemsonSportsTalk.com. We'll talk to you soon.